Section 3. Basic Sewing. Let us guide you through some sewing applications which will help you to add beauty and detail to your creations. Straight stitch sewing. Select pattern A or B. Thread tension between 2 to 6 and stitch length between 1.5 to 4. Set the presser foot to zigzag foot. Raise the presser foot by a few centimeters and position the fabric with its edge lining up with the seam guide line on the needle plate. Lower the needle into the fabric by turning the hand wheel towards you. Lower the presser foot and take both the threads towards the back of the presser foot. Slowly press the foot control. Gently guide the fabric with both hands along the guideline. To secure the end of the seam, press the reverse stitch lever and sew some reverse stitches. Raise the presser foot and remove the fabric, drawing the threads to the back. Cut the threads carefully using the thread cutter provided on the needle bar. Turning corners. Select pattern A or B. Thread tension between 2 to 6 and stitch length between 1.5 to 4. Set the presser foot to zigzag foot. Start stitching a few straight stitches. Now stop the machine and turn the hand wheel towards you to bring the needle down into the fabric. Raise the presser foot. Turn the fabric around the needle in the direction you wish to sew. Lower the presser foot and continue sewing. 1/4 inch seam foot. Select pattern A. Thread tension between 2 to 6 and stitch length between 1.5 to 4. Set presser foot to 1/4 inch seam foot. Using the black bar as a guide, straight stitch layers of fabric together. Zigzag stitching. Select pattern C. Thread tension between 2 to 5 and stitch length between 0.5 to 4. Set presser foot to zigzag foot. Turn the pattern selector between C and B to adjust the stitch width. Raise the presser foot and place your fabric under the presser foot. Now turn the hand wheel towards you to lower the needle into the fabric. Lower the presser foot and start sewing. Simple zigzag stitching is widely used for sewing on buttons onto fabrics, overcasting. Tricot stitch. Select pattern D. Thread tension between 1 to 4 and stitch length between 0.5 to 4. Use zigzag presser foot. Place your fabric under the presser foot to allow a 1.6 cm seam and start stitching. Trim the seam allowance after you finish stitching. This stitch is mainly used on synthetics and other fabrics that tend to pucker a lot while sewing. Knit stitch. Select pattern G. Thread tension between 1 to 4 and stitch length S.S. Use zigzag presser foot. Place your fabric under the presser foot to allow a 1.6 cm seam and start stitching. Trim the seam allowance after you finish stitching. This stitch is mainly used on materials like lycra, swimwear and other materials that stretch a lot because it adds elasticity and strength to the fabric. Straight stretch. Select pattern A, thread tension between 2 to 6 and stitch length S.S. Use zigzag presser foot. Raise the presser foot and place your fabric under the presser foot. Now turn the hand wheel towards you to lower the needle into the fabric. Lower the presser foot and start sewing. This stitch is very strong and durable. It can be used to add extra strength and elasticity to fabrics. Rick-rack stretch. Select pattern C. Thread tension between 2 to 6 and stitch length S.S. Use zigzag presser foot. Raise the presser foot and place your fabric under the presser foot. Now turn the hand wheel towards you to lower the needle into the fabric. Lower the presser foot and start sewing. This stitch is usually used as a decorative top stitch. Similarly, other decorative stretch stitches can be done using patterns A to G and stitch length as SS. Sewing buttons. Select pattern C. Thread tension between 3 to 7 and any stitch length. Use zigzag presser foot and attach the darning plate. Place the fabric above the darning plate and place the button over the placement mark on the fabric. Match the holes in the button with the horizontal slot on the presser foot. Adjust stitch width by matching distance of holes on the button. Lower the foot to hold the button in place. Turn the hand wheel slowly with your hand and check if the needle is entering the holes of the button correctly. Once the movement of needle inside the buttonholes is confirmed, sew about 10 stitches. Your button is ready. Making a buttonhole. Select pattern BH. Thread tension between 1 to 5 and stitch length at buttonhole length. Use sliding buttonhole presser foot. Carefully mark buttonhole length on fabric. Place the fabric with the button marking running towards you. Move the buttonhole slider towards you so that the top mark of the buttonhole coincides with top marking on the fabric. Set the pattern selector dial at 1 and start stitching forward. Continue stitching until you reach the front marking of the buttonhole. Stop sewing at a left stitch. Set the pattern selector dial at 2. Sew 5 stitches. Stop sewing at a right stitch. Set pattern selector dial at 3. Sew until you reach the back marking of the buttonhole. Stop sewing at a right stitch. Set the pattern selector dial at 4. Sew a few stitches and raise the needle from the fabric. Set the pattern selector dial at a straight stitch and sew a few locking stitches. Remove the fabric and cut the sewing thread. Insert the seam ripper in the fabric and cut the fabric to make a buttonhole opening. Zipper application. Select pattern A. Thread tension between 2 to 6 and stitch length between 1.5 to 4. Use zipper presser foot. Pin zipper tape to fabric and place it under the foot. Smooth the threads over the back and lower the foot. To sew the left side of the zipper, guide the zipper teeth along the edge of the foot and stitch the garment and zipper tape. Turn the fabric and sew the right side in the same way. Blind hem stitch. Select pattern E or F. Thread tension between 1 to 3 and stitch length between 1 to 3. Use blind hem presser foot. Fold in the wrong side of the fabric, leaving a hem allowance. Raise another fold of the fabric with both fingers and fold it, leaving a hem allowance of 1/4 inch. Position the fabric in such a way that the needle just pierces the edge of the fold on the leftmost side. Sew along the folded edge, guiding the fabric so that the needle just pierces the folded edge. After hemming is complete, press together both sides of the finished hem. The top side of the fabric should show only the blind stitches. Rolled hem. Select pattern C. thread tension between 3 to 6, and stitch length between 1.2 to 5. Use round hemmer presser foot. Make a double fold of about 0.5 centimeters in total from the edge of your fabric. Manually lower the needle at the left side into the fabric at the point to the left of the hem and not on the hem. Lower the round hemmer foot. Sew 3 or 4 stitches. Lower the needle into the fabric and raise the presser foot. Insert the folded portion of the fabric into the curl of the presser foot. Start sewing again while gently feeding the cloth into the curl of the foot.